Welcome back to La Mulana, folks. It's been a while since we've been here to play this again, so I'm looking forward to getting back into it and seeing what else we can find. The shenaniganry that we accomplished in our last stream means that we have now made some progress here in the Tower of the Goddess. By finding the Eye of Truth and the plane model, we've gained access to the areas to the left and right of the top of this tower, where this sword and shield goddess statues are hidden, or are based, rather. They're not really hidden in here. And we also potentially have a third option if we go back down the tower, because I believe there was another one down there as well. So, for now, we're going to start on this side in the Graveyard of Giants, because we had previously been trying to figure out how to get over here. So now that we have access to this side, we might be able to do some more stuff from here. Not necessarily, mind you. We may have to access this from another location before we can actually do what we want to in here. But if nothing else, it gives us some things to look at. There is a cursed treasure hidden in the ruins. The curse will be cast on anyone who lays their hand on it. Take the red stone in hand and dispel the curse. Well, we have the red stone already. So presumably that's that aspect of that what's the word I'm looking for? Tablet covered. Do any of these people have anything to say? Looks like no. These skeletons are not super chatty. Alright, well that's fine. I don't remember how much of these rooms we've actually checked prior to now. I know we came in here before, but I don't think we did anything in here before. We also have infinite money. Not infinite, but maximum money. Because on the last time we were playing this, I believe we managed to get a money fairy and just go make bank off the wall elsewhere. The Spalder of the Weapon-Wielding Goddess. It is hidden beyond the goddess's gaze. Make thy way there with a small key in hand. Okay, I don't know exactly what that wants us to do yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Also, you can see behind this wall is another one of those scannable tablets. I just don't know how we get in there. I have to guess it'd be probably accessed from the other side. This side does go chink chink, but it doesn't go chink chink in a way that makes me feel like we're gonna break it. So, I have a feeling we need to come back at this from the other side. Now, this room is weird. We've got some, like, claw machine pieces that seem like they would be relevant, but I don't see how we can actually interact with them yet, so for now I think we leave that alone. If we do come to the other side here, can we walk through this? No. Alright, we have to figure out how to break that right-hand side then. I just don't know how to do that yet. In here, we have... exactly. The clank type is unbreakable. There we go. This has nothing written on it, so it's only so much we can do there. So obviously we have to be able to get above this room, and that part still isn't necessarily obvious as to how to do that. If we come down here, we can get back up on this side now. We still don't have enough translation pieces to be able to easily read all of the things that we're finding along the way here. Now this has nothing in it as far as I can tell. It's got another one of those unbreakable wall bits. Just for good measure, hit it with all the things we got. Do I feel like any of this is going to be more relevant? Not really. Well, I'm sure we'll find something that'll let us break this with time. For now, I don't know quite what it is, though. Now, in addition to not knowing what exactly we're doing here, it's hard to know for sure yet where we can and can't really go yet. Because we're still in the early days of starting to explore these areas, it is as yet unclear what exactly our limits are. Also, I can see that this thing is changing color, and that's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I believe this takes us into another new area that we went into very briefly last time. Yes, this takes us into the Chamber of Birth. I don't know what's happening in here yet, but this place seemed like it was full of mean traps last time. So I think what we're gonna do before we go in there is go take a look at what our other options from the Tower of the Goddess are. Because I'm pretty sure we have 2 different paths we can explore, and if we start rushing into new things before we know what we have available, we might be missing out on some helpful bits and pieces. Hey, Amatsuma. Yeah, Trapland. All I remember from going in there previously is there being a ton of enormous swords everywhere. So I'm sure we'll have a great time with that soon. But for now, if I remember correctly, the left side of the Tower of the Goddess takes us into... Oh, does that one not attack you? Interesting, I kind of assumed they all would. This one takes us into the Gate of Illusion, yes. So we have been in here as well, and we have to be a little careful in here because it's very easy to fall back out of the area. And now, I believe we picked up something in here last time. I just don't remember what it did. There was a switch or something that we hit in another version of the room. Because coming through here, there's not a whole lot that we can immediately see, but there was a, like, jump underneath a platform area that seemed to be relevant. I believe it was underneath here? Yeah. That hand. It's back now, so maybe we didn't save after doing this last time. But, yeah, if we fall down from here, we have to go all the way back, which is a little rude. But breaking that hand did something last time. So I don't know if we have to know what we need to go follow up on with it, but it is a thing that we know how to change. There's one more area, though, that I want to go take a quick look at so we can see where we're going for the start of this run. And it involves falling all the way down this thing. Now, since we have the Eye of Truth, we can see the little invisible fellas here. So that's a little bit less of a problem for us. But we still have to be a little careful, because they will still be able to hurt us. We can just see them coming now. Alright, so we filled the pipes with water. And now, we have to go through them, I guess, to get to where we're trying to go. That's fine. We have the ability to swim in all manner of different waters, so this shouldn't be a problem. Now, there's a couple of other bits and pieces that we saw in here, but potentially needed more work, like that switch at the top underneath the fist. I don't know what we're supposed to do with that, but I don't know what it is yet. Let's keep making our way up to the top here and see if anything else has changed. You had all your La Mulana thoughts and ideas logged in the diary. We've already got the diary, so I can't help you with that one. We've already cashed the diary in. Alright, let's get out of this little hole, because this is not where I want to be. It is interesting that there's a door down there that currently we don't have any way of reaching, because we can't come out the side of the pipes. So if there is a way to get in there, we don't know what it is. You kept your stuff for La Mulana in a folder, but that was lost when your old PC decided to experience multiple organ failure? Oof. So now we have another option there, that door on the ladder on the left, rather. Don't know where it's going to take us, but it was not available before and is now. So let's just take a quick look up here and see what we can find. Ah! It's another piece of the Chamber of Birth. I have a... oh. I have a feeling we might not be able to do much in here, but I was immediately proven wrong. Okay. Will we get murdered immediately by a trap? Probably. This is the land where life is born. Praise life, and a large clay doll is born. A clay doll that protects the golden key. Well, we have that, like, dance of life that we found earlier. So that might be relevant here. Let's just go check out this room here real quick. Tiamat's child will regenerate with no end as long as Tiamat's dimensional powers remain intact. Find a way to destroy the dimensional powers. I have a feeling that's related to the dimensional corridor that we found. Because... do I have it in here? Yeah, the dimensional corridor. All the enemies in there seem to respawn indefinitely. So I have a feeling that it's talking about that here. There's a chest we have access to, but we can't actually do anything with. Apparently, a elephant's nose is the same as regular armor. It knocks us away in the same way. Can I read this? No. There are lots of things shooting us with homing bullets now, so we may want to get off this screen before it gets worse. That's the Tree of Life symbol from Sephiroth. We've seen that before in here. I don't know if I'm actually going in a normal map progression in this area or not. Women cultivate life, men put their lives on the line to get women. Beyond the many corpses, a woman awaits. Well, I mean... we'll just overlook that statement for now and just come over here. And I fell. That was the thing I was specifically trying not to do. We have another ninja in here, which is tricky. There's a lot of stuff going on in this little room. I don't know if we can get back up. Be prepared for death. Women shall not yield to ye who flees. Overcome with courage and wisdom. Huh. Well, it sounds like we need to run, so let's run. Well, we ran. Ow, okay, that gets us lightninged. So don't do that. Running just warps us back to here for now, so evidently that wasn't quite right. But I feel like we're on the right track there. Let's get back over to the right-hand side and see what we can find back in that area. Did I jump down the hole last time? I guess I must have, because there's nothing else up here. Also, this really hurts. Those blue lightning eyes are very mean. I must have done something to anger the gods there, because I just got murdered for what seems like no reason. Alright, well, back to the Tower of the Goddess. That's fine. Let's try coming in from the other side of the Chamber of Birth, because everything in here is Painful Town. If we come in from this side, we'll have to go through the graveyard first, which is a little slower. I don't know if it's actually that much slower than going all the way around to the bottom part of the area. But, if nothing else, it's just a little bit different, and we've seen there's very different obstacles down here. So let's get down there. Whoa, that was a heck of a little run on the place. And into the Chamber of Birth from this side. So we know that as we proceed in here, translation software has done 60% of the ancient characters. Good. We're maybe going to be able to actually know all of the ancient characters soon. Now, there is a door underneath there, but I don't think we can do anything with it, given that it is still closed. So it would just cost us 2 weights to go open that, so we're just gonna go this way. This is where the big swords come from, though. Yep. The wall at which the god who sustains the world points. There lies a bright light within the darkness. A bright light that will obliterate the darkness. Okay, so if I remember correctly, there's a bunch of big swords in this area that we need to try and not get murdered by. Don't know where they all come from, though. Thou shalt not make it with thine power. Well, thanks for that there, game. Ah, I hate the blue lightning. It hurts so much. So much. Wastes our time. What's in the hole? Nothing I can see. This is another one of those, hold on. This is an exact copy of that central piece that is in the Chamber of Extinction. Interesting. I don't know how that relates yet, but it is the same room. There's a big hole to jump down. There's a wall? No. Gotta be a little careful here, because these elephants are basically immune to attacks from the front. I can knock their armor off, but it takes a little bit of time. And there's still stuff shooting at us. So there's 2 buttons over there. This whole thing looks very rickety. And it sounds rickety when I stand over it, too. We upload the new VODs. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be doing that tomorrow. I let myself get a little bit behind. Strike the wedge, disturb the mother's slumber. Only then shall the shrine of the mother show its true form. Don't know exactly what that means yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out with a bit more time. Let's try going in here first. There's nothing here. Great. It is maybe visually like Spelunky, but in gameplay it has really nothing to do with Spelunky. You're just both whip-wielding adventurers a la Indiana Jones, inspired by something similar, but not actually gameplay-wise much the same at all. Alright, so we can get up on the right-hand side here. But is there anything meaningful over here? I'm hesitant to attack anything in these rooms, because if we do, the blue eye is going to lightning us again. Vishnu beheaded Asura with a weapon like a ring of light. So the chakram is probably good against Asura. I just don't know who that is yet. That's Vishnu. So somewhere there has to be an Asura. Well, we got hit by lightning again, and lightning sucks, so we're down to 4 health again. Oh, I forgot the wall rotates. I was looking at chat, thinking I was safe in that room. Well, that's a great waste of my time. Let's go back around again, then. This is one of those games where you really cannot afford to be not paying attention, because the game will murder you the second you look away. Alright. Let's get back in there. We've got more to explore in the Chamber of Birth. Down we go, and back right in there. Alright. So, there's a lot of obviously unusual stuff in here, like the degree to which there are ladders everywhere for one thing on its own is kind of strange. But it's unclear what any of these things actually mean for us yet. I've read these before, so we're just going to blitz to the things we want to look at and then get out before we get stabbed. You remember those funny guys in the Dark Souls 2 DLC? Yes, those were some mean Sonic the Hedgehogs in the Dark Souls 2 DLC. Now, there was basically nothing of note down here yet. There is that breakable platform that we saw, but I don't know what we're doing with it yet. Did we see? Possibly we did. We may have to go back to a room where we can find the thing they're calling Asura to break that, but first, we're just gonna break this, if we can. I guess we do have to knock this piece out of the way, or maybe, here's an idea. This way, please. This statue in the middle is very annoying. I want the elephant to come over here, because he has that ground pound attack. If we can get him to ground pound this tile, that may be enough to break it, when our weight alone seems not to be. Yeah, the number in the top left is our health, kind of. Get over here, elephant! The green bar is our health bar. The blue bar is like an experience orb bar that we can fill up. Okay, this guy's not coming over here. When it fills up, we get back to full health again. So it just saves us a little bit of time if you can heal yourself in a convenient place. But not always the easiest to make sure that the heal happens when you actually want it to. Can I break this from here? Not with this weapon. Do we have any other weapons that would do the trick? I doubt it if the axe and the whip don't already. We got a bunch of weird stuff that we could try, but I have a feeling that that's not going to be the trick. One thing we can try, since it's never had a purpose up until now... Nope. The downward spears still don't seem to do much of use. Is there a way to get out of this room, I guess is the next question, because as of right now, both of these ladders take us back into the space they were already stuck in. The gate at the bottom doesn't seem to open up access to anything, it's just a little trap door that doesn't go anywhere. All of this seems like we're... Ah, there is a teleport! I was about to say, all of this feels like we're looking for some way to warp out of this room, and that was exactly what we were doing. Now, I still don't know what we're doing in here, but if we have the audacity to attack any of those blue walls, we will probably get shot by the lightning eyeballs. We have to be a little careful with that. Until we know what we're doing in here. What is this? Palenque slumbers inside the mural within. Interesting. Well, we know we're looking for a palenque of some kind. Oh, this is also a trap? Wow! Okay, that laser finger really hurts. Now we know. I did have a feeling it was a trap, but I did not realize how definitely right I was. Alright. That's fine. Let's go back down. We're starting to make a bit of an understanding of what's going on here. And how to get through the area, which is the important thing. So let's keep rolling and get on back down there. Because obviously there's some more stuff to be had down there. Alright. Oh! Yes, the eye cover is gone. We knew that already. It's just the door isn't open yet, so we actually can't go in there still. That's normal. Big sword's gonna come out of the wall here if I stay for too long. There it is. We're gonna keep rolling here so we don't get murdered by another big sword. Oh, and I fell. Okay, we're good. Those big swords come at you quick. Now I wonder, is this... Hold on. Chakram? No. These elephant enemies don't just also happen to be what they're talking about. Do you... like a chakram? No, you don't. What are we otherwise looking for in here? We gotta figure out some way to break that thing, but I think what we actually do is we use the elephant that we didn't kill yet. I think it may actually go over to the place we want. I believe that one up there on the top right doesn't, but the one on the bottom left might go where we want him to. So if we just tour around here for a little sec to see if they do go where we need, we may have what we're looking for to try and progress this room. Does he go to the right, or does he go up the ladder? No, he also goes up the ladder. Go the other way. Go other way. I guess neither of them come over here. I don't think we have any way to actually knock an enemy back, either. We have the shield, which can block attacks, but we can't push enemies with it. And it doesn't seem like we really have any other relevant weapons here that would make a difference. Unless, just in case... No. Alright, well, let's go back up to the top and take the warp this time then, because we know where that is now. Actually, before I do that, let's read this message real quick, just so we have it in our things we've read. It changes the color of the tablet, and I don't know if that actually matters or not, but since it changes something, it's worth making sure we've done it. Yeah, they are probably some kind of different name that I'm not sure of, but there are a lot of weird creatures in here. So it looks like this may be the end of our available path, because this is just going to take us back the way we've came. If this is indeed a mirror of the Chamber of Extinction, we're in the top path right now that does this, and the other path at the bottom is the one we access from the other entry point. So there's obviously some stuff here, like there's this mysterious thing, a bunch of murals I can't read with the different faces and eyeballs and things on them, snakes and whatnot. But I don't know if there's anything in this side that we can do further without figuring out more of what's going on in the area. So we may have to go back and try the other entrance now, since we've kind of looped this one already. Let's warp back to the surface, do a quick heal, and we'll go check out the other side again. Because the other side also has the Holy Grail tablet that'll let us teleport in and out. So if we can figure out how to get back to that, that can save us some time getting there again. It's too bad this is basically the only reasonable place to go heal in the whole game, but we'll take it. It is still a place to go heal. So, if we go back to the Tower of the Goddess, and drop all the way back down to the bottom, and make our way all the way to the left from here. That's a tough little guy. He took that shot like it was no big deal. We once watched an interview with Nomura, and apparently he mostly compiled the inspirations from the game from a combination of religious texts and occultism and conspiracy theories. Yeah, I can see that. It basically every different religious culture is represented here in some way, shape, or form. So having it all be taken from those kinds of inspirations makes a lot of sense to me. Alright. Let's make our way to the top again. And up we go. Okay, so there's the checkpoint. We just can't get to it yet. So presumably, we're gonna have to do a big loop to get back to that point. And ideally, we have to do it without getting murdered. There's some interesting iconography on the backgrounds and things here too, though. I really want to get over there to see what they're all about. I've already forgotten what is in this room, so let's just read this again real fast. Yes. TMS Child will regenerate with no end as long as TMS dimensional powers remain intact. Don't know what that means yet, but I'm sure we will figure it out once we have a little bit more time to explore. Who is this? Oh, that's Brahmin? Oh, great, that is an electric wall, so now we're stuck down here again. I really hate the lightning walls in this game. They are very mean. So this is where it told us to just, like, trust our instincts and run. But if we go all the way to the wall here, we get warped again. So I think what we have to do is actually go into this tile. Nope, that's a trap. Ah, fun! It's like an endless vertical fall. Are we stuck in here forever because I got hit by lightning once? We might be stuck falling forever now. Alright, I guess we're leaving. Forced to warp our way out. Well, that's fine. Let's go heal again, and let's go try that a second time without getting trapped in a forever falling loop. I don't remember where the portal actually took us, so we probably do want to go in the portal anyway. It's just unclear when we're going into it from this point. Alright, back to the tower. It's a little annoying that this one, in order to get to it, you really do have to drop all the way. I don't think you could reasonably get there without having the Holy Grail yet. We managed to find a couple of hard reset points in the other areas of the game that you can more easily get to without the Holy Grail. I guess you technically don't need it to get anywhere, but man, it would be so much more agonizing to try and traverse this game without a reasonable way of getting places. We have a key fairy. Hold on a second, we have a key fairy. Where do we need to bring a key fairy? I'm pretty sure there's a fairy door in the Chamber of Illusion that needs a key fairy, but we can't get to it yet, or at least we brought a key fairy there already and nothing happened, so that's probably not it. Where else do we think that there is going to be a relevant place to bring a key fairy? I don't know if we actually know. One of the places that we brought them was just a store. So I feel like we're probably gonna have to find the other places to bring this later and try and bring them there, because I can't think of anything else off the top of my mind that I know needs a fairy. So it's fine. We'll just let this fairy come hang out with us, and if it happens to find anything cool, then all the better, but I suspect we will probably wind up wasting this one. You think everything else can be navigated without it just being insane to do so? Exactly. You can play through the game without the Holy Grail, but man, not being able to teleport places would make everything so much more agonizing. Alright, back around in again. This time, hold on a second, I gotta check for dumb things. Okay, there doesn't seem like there's any ladders or weights behind that panel, which it would not have surprised me if they had put in there. Okay, so now we gotta go down the hole into the two elephants room. Ignore those guys, cross into the vertical infinite tunnel, kill the skeleton. What if we just hang out here for a while? An altar-like object that looks like something should be placed on it. The word birth is written on the inside wall. Do you want a crystal skull? I guess not! Okay. I take it back. I'm sorry I offered you a crystal skull. I didn't mean it. Alright, let's... Ooh, I fell. I think we're doomed again. Man, this is really annoying. Why is this place so mean? It'd be so much easier to get out if there wasn't just an enemy sitting on that bottom ledge. I might as well go heal again, because we took some damage from the lightning trying to put something on that platform. If the bird wasn't there, it'd be easy to just hop off the ledge and climb with the double jump back in another layer. But getting clipped off the platform just ruins everything. Alright, that's fine. Let's do a quick check in the shops here to make sure that we haven't forgotten anything that we could buy that would be useful to us. I think we basically have everything from the shops in town. But we're here, so we might as well take a look. Yeah, it's only just weights. I have no idea what you're talking about, Amatsuma, so... I have never played this game before, so I don't know. Probably. We have everything from this shop. And in this one, we have everything except for more bullets. So we can buy more bullets if we want to, but I don't think we want to right now. Yeah, alright. Zelpud's gaming. Fair. Alright, let's make another stab at going back into the Tower of the Goddess. And then from there, back into the place we actually want to explore, the Chamber of Birth. Let's go. I mean, I'm assuming that's not much of a spoiler. This whole game is that. This whole game is hidden areas behind a series of obscure puzzles. But what I would say is I'm probably going to be trying to do everything I can find in this game, so there's no need to spoiler things if they haven't come across yet. So don't worry about it. We'll probably figure it out once we get there. The timing to jump out of the water is surprisingly annoying. I regularly run into problems with it. Okay, so let's get back in here and try it again. Yeah, there's nothing saying we definitely will figure it out, Fuchsia. This game already has some baffling stuff in it, and we're not in that far yet. So... it seems like we're being led to make this jump here. Can I do this without screwing it up this time? Yes. Is this the same on the other side? The word death is written on the inside wall, so it's not the same, it's just similar. That might be where the skull goes then, if death is relevant, but we already used the skull elsewhere, so I have a feeling that that is not going to be used again. If we take the warp... oh, it does just take us back here, doesn't it? Not anywhere else useful. Okay, well... Brahma, a mural that likely depicts the deity Brahma from Indian mythology. One of the supreme gods, he's the god of creation. Well, hold on a second. That is relevant. We actually did get a clue about where the god of creation looks or points or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it said because... yeah, this game's hard to remember all the things in it, but is there something in this room, maybe, that would be relevant to that? It's kind of hard to see much on this mural to know exactly what's happening with it is the big problem. Yeah, alright, doesn't like that. Is there a journal of our notes, or you just have to remember? You mostly just have to remember. There is a little bit of assistance in remembering what the important things are, because you have this, additional text memory. So you can save up to 20 messages that you've seen anywhere in the game. But other than that, you have to remember them. So you mostly have to remember them, is the short version. I'm feeling a little unclear if we actually have everything we need to be able to proceed further in here, because this seems like it's a gate where we need two different keys to be able to proceed. That thing on the bottom obviously looks like a place you're supposed to be able to land, we just don't have the ability to go in there yet, so we can't do it right now. And this just loops us back to where we started, so that doesn't seem like it's likely to be a super relevant thing for our ability to travel. This room... hold on a second. What was that? Did that ladder in the bottom left just vibrate violently, or am I crazy? There's some weird little bits and pieces moving in this room. Hold on a second. I don't see it anymore. There was like a little flash in the top right of the room, momentarily as well. Like right over here, something was flashing. And I don't know why. I can't tell if I'm just seeing things, or if the room is actually doing weird things. I cannot tell. I don't think we can actually get out of here, though, unfortunately. There is a lot of things. There's that weird little skeleton on the wall there that I don't know what to do with. He doesn't seem to actually do anything, but he's definitely weird. And this looks like basically a dead end, because we have to be able to get to the top to be able to get out of here, and we can't do that right now. Let's go back to the knife real fast for the quick elephant stabbing potential. There we go. There's another skull here, which is weird. Let's try our crystal skull on that, maybe? Aha! The skull is used for more things. Okay. We opened a stairway. Can I get to it, though? No. Great. Thanks, game. I appreciate your generosity here in opening up new paths for me and definitely letting me go do things with them. I guess we should be looking for other background elements then that might be telling us things we have to interact with. Because we can't get up there. At least not right now. And this doesn't take us anywhere, just on the off chance. Let's try this here as well. I think it might kill us. 9 health left. Okay, we're not dead. But at least we know that's not what they want us to do. Alright, it's time to warp back out of here so we don't lose the progress we've made. We've opened a gate. We should try and make sure we don't lose that in case we come back here later and need to access it from another side. There's one other thing that we may need to be going and doing first, which is reopening that mysterious hand lever in the Chamber of Illusion. Since we found it earlier, I don't remember if we actually saved after activating it last time, or if what actually happened was we went into the Chamber of Birth and got immediately murdered. So we're gonna go back to the Tower of the Goddess, work our way to the left, and see if we can't get ourselves... See if we can't get ourselves a high five with a wall hand. Because I think... Well, hold on a second. Can I see... I gotta test something now. I don't know who this is, but I have to hit them in the head with a chakram just to see what happens. Man, I'm good at getting hit by every bat. Okay, this is not the person in question. I kind of assumed it would not be because, I mean, we're in the totally wrong area. This is more... What's the name from the area on these heads? Olmec, yeah. More Mexican-themed of an area, but you never know what you're gonna find in this game. Okay, so we have to hop our way across these tiles. Oh, okay. We're getting there. We break the hand and something changes. But I do not know what. And we also can't jump from here, so the only way to proceed is to fall. So the real question now is, what did breaking that hand do? We had a message in our saved messages a long time ago. Might have gotten rid of it. Yeah, we might have gotten rid of it. Look where the shell in the left hand points. That's not it. No, I don't think we have it in here. Yeah, I probably just didn't see the thing that changed in the last room. That's pretty normal. Alright, back into the Gate of Guidance. We've already done everything in here, so I need to be in here. Let's go back into the top side, because I want to see if anything changed behind us in the area that we passed into there from. Because it costs us basically nothing to jump back in from here. Apart from needing to kill a couple of bats again. And if anything is changed in these rooms, we're going to want to see that. It looks like probably no, but it does not hurt to check. Alright. Yeah, none of that is any different. Fair enough. Apparently this wall's breakable. What is this? Lots of Tree of Lives. Hello? I am a stray fairy. A stray fairy who's been ordered to protect the secret of life. I have been protecting it ever since the day it was decided that no more life shall be created. My guest, has the day come to create life again? You who possesses vast wisdom and courage should know. You should be able to see what I cannot. Please, free me from the secret of life. Huh. Well, there's an item in there now. I got the same thing to say every time here. Well, we have the Eye of Truth. So if that's relevant, well, I guess it can't be that relevant because you have to have the Eye of Truth to get in here, don't you? Is there anything else in here other than these Tree of Life tablets? I don't think so. We've got some upside down little Olmec heads on the wall between these beams. It looks like maybe a weapon or something in there, and there's a platform here. What happens if I just shoot some interesting weapons at these lasers and see if anything different changes? Well, that's probably not it, but the key sword might be useful here. No, turns out the key sword does nothing. Axe does nothing. Katana does nothing. Alright. Unsurprisingly, the things don't do anything. We do have the Key of Eternity, but I don't think that's likely to be relevant here, because there's no keyhole. I kind of assume the Mulana Talisman is only going to be relevant when something is obviously cursed. Just for completeness' sake, yeah, you cannot just walk through the laser. Sometimes you can, so you gotta check, but I would have been surprised if that was the solution. Okay, so we've got a stray fairy with the secret of life. But I don't know what we need to do here yet. However, now that we have found this, something we should go do. We found a stray fairy. What does the Queen of the Fairies have to say about that? They have nothing to say about that. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. No. I don't think we want to go back to the Dimensional Corridor yet. That place is a bit of a mess still for us. Gate of Illusion, we can't get back up to that area without going all the way around again. Temple of Moonlight still has some stuff hidden in it too, I think. There are a bunch of places we still need to go. But I think the most relevant one... The thing that I'm a little baffled by still, that I want to go back and take another look at, is what is going on in this little area. Because right now, this section of the Graveyard of Giants feels like it should be relevant to us, But there doesn't appear to be anything we can actually do based on this place. Right? Like, there's stuff inaccessible to us in here, but I don't know what we need to do to gain access to it. Also, man, those puffballs are so annoying in this area when you're dealing with trying to jump onto tiny ice platforms. Very rude. We have to go try something dumb in here, because this game loves traps like this. So these do drop if we stand on them, which we may need to do something with, but I don't know what yet. Oh, well, I missed the jump that time, but we'll get it here. Ugh. Nope, that does spike you. I could have guessed it probably would spike us. But when you're doing something like this, you gotta know for sure, right? And we're down the hole anyway, so time to reset and try again. Because I feel like this is the most obviously a puzzle that we haven't been able to solve yet. Oh, that does still is enough spikes to hurt us. That's annoying. Well, let's do a real quick trip back to the surface for a quick heal, and we'll come back and try this again, because I think there's definitely something going on in that room. We might need a tool to be able to do everything in there. We might just need a flare to be able to knock something off the ledge. Unclear. So we're gonna go take a look and see what we can find. If we do find someone that's trying to sell us a weapon or another tool, we have a ton of cash to buy it with, so that'll be pretty handy. Eventually we're gonna need to buy more weights again too, but for now we have a decent supply. Alright, back we go. Thankfully, at least it's a quick run back to this one, because it only is like 3 screens to get to where we want to actually be. Alright. So I don't think there's anything going on in here. Look at those legs go as we try and get traction on the ice. Let's try the axe in here. It might be better at killing puffballs. Or at least better at keeping puffballs away from us. Aha! If we do just pull the weight down on some of these, it does change things in the room. Let's drop on this and then hit the button as we go down. Oh, it does stop there. Good to know. Hit the button and don't stay there. Oh, it shoots fire from those things. They're not grabbing hands, they're flamethrowers. Okay. Man, that little puffball ruined everything. Presumably this will stay at... No, I have to go do it all again. It was foolish of me to think anything would stay activated in this. Now this doesn't change anything, I don't think, this one. We just need to be higher up so we can make the jump across. Then we place our panel there, and we jump to the middle. And we do not stand there in case it flamethrowers us again. Which it does not, but I don't see anything that's changed in this room particularly. Interesting. What has changed then? So far, it doesn't look like anything has changed yet. But that doesn't mean that nothing has. Just that it's not obvious where it would have been. Let's go back to the right here first, actually. No, still unbreakable. Nothing looks different in here to me. If we come back up to the top again... Unless the trick is that those spikes are fake now, which it could be. I think it's unlikely to be that, but it's not impossible, so let's go stab ourselves on them and find out. Nope. That's not it. And just for completeness' sake, Ugh, get out of the way, little puff balls. I'm trying to do science here. You are so incredibly inconvenient. If we stop right here, can I attack these? No. They might be ice, though. If we take a flare, can we break them from underneath? No. Okay, it was worth a shot, but it looks like that's not it. Oh, that one does stay down, though. I think we knew that already, though. Yeah, none of these otherwise do anything. Okay. Don't know what to do with those compasses yet either, but let's just go take a look down in the room to the bottom left and see if anything has changed down there. Looks like yes! Something has changed down here. And now, we don't know what has changed following on from that. Alright, back up we go, I guess. Try and find what that switch changed. Oh, that's a bad place for him to be. The ice wizards are so irritating. They're so fast. They start attacking before you have a chance to get out of the way. Alright, let's get out of here. What does this one say again? Don't know. Right. Okay. We come back up here and that beam is turned off. Nice, which is going to give us another lever that's going to activate another beam. So let's go down and find out if it is indeed the one below us that has changed. Something went clunk. I'm going to assume it is this laser. Yes, it is. Hit the button and run. Aha! The central pillar now has a ladder built in. Like I suspected, there was something in here that we needed to change. Alright, what is this? Take your new weapon in hand and take down the wall that blocks thy way. We're gonna go in that room in a second, but first let's put this on the button. More stairs, okay. Shop?
I'm getting claustrophobic here. When we were building the tower, we decorated it with statues of goddesses. Although someone made one copper statue in a different shape. If I remember correctly, that person was good at using weapons. And it said they hid a treasure there that could power up weapons. Really, is it just me or is it really cramped in here?
I think we've got that already. The ring powers up weapons and the bracelet powers up weapons. There must be a third one. We have the gauntlet that powers up weapons. So, yeah, I think we have all those weapon upgrades. Ah, this is where, Alright, time to leave. We do not have enough health for a boss fight right now. Let's go grab some health and we'll come back now that we've actually solved all those puzzles. Imagine not being small, right? Okay, at least we found something new, which is always exciting. It reminds me of a Monster Hunter monster. I can't remember what it's called though. Baroth, maybe? I'm definitely out of the loop on my Monster Hunter monsters. Alright, back to the Tower of the Goddess. Barioth. That was close, I was close. Yeah. It's like a winged tiger guy with claw hands. Baroth is the mud thing. Right, right. So I was completely wrong, but I was close. It's not my fault the names are so similar. Alright. Let's go see if we can beat whatever this thing is. I guess I do have to jump down the central pillar every time. Up we go. They debuted in the same game. You ever got why they give them such similar names? Yeah, that does seem like a weird choice, but Whatever. Alright, boss fight time. Can we beat... I guess it's a little more fox-like than cat-like in this incarnation. Ow. Okay. So it's gonna dive at us, and then it's gonna attack the place where we were standing? Yes. So what I gotta do is I gotta kind of... Man, the ice makes this so much harder. Jump over the initial attack, and then... No. I was gonna say jump over the initial attack and then hit from behind, but that is easier said than done when it's so easy to overshoot because of the ice physics. Let's see here. Can I just try... I can hit it with that, if it's in the right position, like that one was. I don't feel like this is a good use of my time, but it does hit it, which is something. Can I just run up and slap it a bunch, though? Yeah, ooh, that's a new move. Hold on. It does get a little annoyed if we get too hands-on, and we are about to die. Nope, so is it. Okay, let's grab the health. We lost our 2 chakrams, or 1 chakram, but that's okay because we managed to kill it. I'm kind of surprised that worked so well. We have been looking for this thing for ages. It's a bomb. The bomb's powerful blast sure does pack a punch. Careful though, as it'll damage the professor as well. So this can break walls, is what you're telling me. We just got an email. Yes?
It's me! It's an explosion! Have you got a hold of a bomb? If you throw the bomb, it'll fly in a slight upwards kinda arc, so you'll be in trouble if you throw it in a tight spot. You can also roll it on the ground by throwing it while holding down.
Yes, seriously, have fun bombing every ball in the game to see if they blow up. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that already. We have a lot of things that I think that bomb might let us do, but I am not looking forward to going and testing all of them. Because I have a feeling that might be how we get into the crucifix that we saw in the Chamber of Extinction. It also might be how we solve that impossible puzzle in the Twin Labyrinths. Because there was like a wall that prevented us from being able to even get to one of the things we had to destroy. Woo! Okay, it does have a pretty big explosion, and it does blow up walls. Lovely. And they stay blown up, too. Perfect. Okay, let's work back to... Bit Bop Boo, where is it? Twin Labyrinths. Now, if I can remember correctly, this is actually the wrong side of the Twin Labyrinths for what I want to do. But that's probably fine. We should be able to make our way over there with a little quick detour, assuming I don't get immediately crushed by the wall. After we solve it, sure. Yeah. Let's... I hate that hole! I always think it's one tile further ahead and fall through it every time. Okay. Remember to jump over this one again. Okay, so from here, I believe if we go all the way across and then up, that's where we need to go. Alright, it's in the room directly above us, I think. So we go up this ladder and then over to the right and we'll be in the impossible puzzle. Yes. I don't remember what we have to do in here, which is a little worrying. Oh yeah, there's 3 switches at the bottom. That's what we have to do in here. So, as it stands right now... Oh yeah, it shoots you with lightning if you try and get up there, I forgot. We have to push this tile down first. Then we have to push this tile down, because it's gonna land here. And we have to be able to get around it to push it to this slot, because this one can only go here. So let's push this one off first. And let's just... Hey, it is bombable. Ah! Come on. I guess that's how you get back down here, so that's actually important to know, because otherwise it would have been a dead end. You would have thought you maybe had to push the bottom one first, but if you do that, you're trapped. Click, and... number 3. Ta-da! What's in here? It would have been very funny if it shot me with lightning again anyway. I'm selling the good stuff. A lamp of time. It can stop time. This is where the lamp of time comes from. Okay, I'll buy it. Thank you. In 2005 original, that sign also said this puzzle is impossible to solve, and the solution was just to double jump to get to the door. Oh yeah, so you were just supposed to ignore the puzzle. And now, since we can double jump to get to the door, it shoots you away because you have to solve it instead. That makes sense. Alright, well we finally have the Lamp of Time. Once used, the flame goes out, making it useless. Interesting.
It's me. So you bought the Lamp of Time. It seems using that you can stop time for a little bit. Once you use it, it loses its power. You may be able to use it again when you manage to light the lamp.
They accidentally made it impossible because it didn't have a trapdoor in the original. That would make sense. Because like I was saying, if that trapdoor wasn't there... Oh, hold on a second. Is that what these things are for? They're not actually related to the Sky Disk at all. They're just places to recharge your Lamp of Time. That's the wrong button. Let's put those away so I don't waste any more bombs. Oh, it's not lit at all. Now it is lit. Oh, and you emit light too. That's cute. Use it with the item button to momentarily stop time. Okay. Well, we already killed the boss that seemed like this would be most relevant for, but now we have it at least, so that's something. Let's go back to the surface and see if Zelput has anything to say about this.
No, it's not at all. It's not what it looks like. I mean, I'm not looking at anything dirty or perverted like stuff. Get out of here!
Great. Thanks, Zelpud. That's what I needed today. Alright, let's go for a quick heal again, and I want to test our bombs on something else up here. We're gonna need to go find one of those shops that sells bombs, and we're gonna find out how expensive they are, I guess, now that we can actually buy them. Quick sip of water while we're in the hot spring. Okay. Listen. The hot spring water is delicious. This has always looked suspicious to me, and there's another thing in here that looks suspicious that I'm gonna want to go test out. Oh, it rolls like heck! That's actually not what I wanted at all. Yeah, okay, that doesn't work how I thought it did. Good to know. Time to go find a shop that sells bombs, I guess. Unfortunately, I do not remember where we've seen a shop selling bombs. I think maybe Tower of Ruin has them in the shop up here, though. Is that right? The brain? It does sell bombs, but everything in here is extra expensive. It seems like they're probably about 100, which is a lot, but how many do you get when you buy them? I'll just buy them here. You get 10. Okay, that's pretty good at least. Okay, now we have 30 bombs. We can always go get more money later if we need to. There are a couple of things in here that felt like they had areas behind them that we just couldn't figure out how to get into. So it's time for us to throw some bombs at some walls. First, I want to throw a bomb right here. Nope, that's not a wall. I thought it was. It looks suspicious. What about this one? No. Also looks suspicious, but is not one. Why is this so inconvenient, Twitch? You really made this system unnecessarily hard to use. There it is. Okay, back to it. It is so weird that the moderation controls are basically inaccessible while you're streaming. Alright, that doesn't blow up either. I feel like something in here should open, but I don't know what. So we're just gonna blow ourselves up a couple of times and find out. Not that either. I feel like there should be something in here, but maybe I'm wrong. It's so annoying how much the bombs roll, though. That is very inconvenient. Streamer doesn't want people to take advantage of the amazing offer. Listen, if you fall for an amazing offer like that, you have set yourself up for more trouble than I can help you with. Come on, bombs! Do you really have to suck that much? Alright, there's nothing in here either. We've already spent a ton of money throwing bombs at an empty piece of wall. But there's really no way in there from here? It feels like there should be, but I guess not. Alright. We still have 20 bombs, more or less, so we can go and explore other places with it. But it feels like there's definitely something inside that mountain face that we just can't seem to get to. If we do one more thing here. There's one piece of wall in here. No, okay. Not suspicious, just looks suspicious. Can you give me a single bomb-related chip that's not puzzle-related? Not yet. We only just unlocked it. I'd like to play with it a little before we immediately tell me the things that make it easier. I suspect I can double tap to quick detonate or other things like that, but I just haven't actually tried experimenting with any of these other tools yet. So I will, I'll get to that in time. So we have bombs now. Is there anything else we know we needed bombs for? There's a couple of things we might be able to do in this area, because the Eye of Truth might let us see the invisible thing that was attacking us in this room. No, Eye of Truth doesn't do it. I just hit something, though. It's still hitting me, though, too, so it's not dead. Let's try the Lamp of Time in here. That was the wrong button, but it worked. Aha! They're little electric fish guys. Are they infinite? It looks like they're probably infinite. Okay, cool that we can see them now. But unfortunate that we can't actually do anything about it. So now we know they're there, we just don't know... Okay, yeah, and that lamp will reignite every time we use our Lamp of Time, it seems. So that's good to know. Presumably, we have to have the Lamp of Time to be able to light it. I can't just like... Oh, you do not need to have the Lamp of Time out to be able to relight it. You can just scoop the fire out. Interesting. The Crosses of light still don't do anything for us. This chest is still unclear what we're supposed to do with it. Whoa. I had a place to be, and it was right where I was standing. Here's a quick test to do, actually. If we're in a room with one of these things, does it reignite when the time stop ends? That's fun. You can break things and they don't actually finish breaking until the time reactivates. So this doesn't open right away again, but let's come back into the room and see if it reignites. No. Okay, so we may need to use a range of those to be able to actually stay lit, which is unfortunate, but we've learned something, so we'll take it. Now, in addition to this, I believe we finished everything in that side. So the main things here that I'm still unclear about is what is in this room, because it feels like there should be something going on in here, but we don't know what it is, and attacking these walls gets us struck by lightning. It looks like there's a philosopher's seal in here, so presumably there's a philosopher in this room in some way. Interestingly enough, the little lightning fish haven't started attacking us yet. Now they are. Now I can see them flying across the screen. Weird. Alright, well, we've at least figured out that we can see those little lightning things, even if we don't know what to do about them yet. So that's something. Let's warp our way somewhere else. Is there anywhere else that we think we're likely to need the bombs? There's so many places that we've had blockades preventing us from reaching places, but I can't remember which of them we thought actually needed to explode versus were just like a puzzle we didn't know how to get around yet. I don't think there was anything like that in here, except maybe this section right here. That's the wrong button. Can't auto-detonate them, that doesn't seem to do anything. Can you hold them? Nope. You can't hit them back either. Good to know. That's fine, I don't actually think there's anything in this room, so we don't need to stick around there for too long. I don't think there was anything in here we needed to explode. There were a couple of interesting panels in this place, but I don't remember that guy at all. I don't think any of them were looking particularly explosion prone. It was more a matter of just like, what do we do with this? Like, there's the one thing I don't know what to do with. Because there's a chest behind there, obviously. That did the breakable sound. We obtained a bounce shot. What? Okay, Nagoro's 6th flash game. Take out enemies with bouncing bullets in this shooting title. Well, we have another piece of software to experiment with later. I'll take it. I mean, this was the thing I was actually thinking about because it needs a seal that we don't have. But having more bombs isn't going to make a difference for that. So, I don't know. We just don't have that seal yet. Because up here, we already figured out how to get the cursed item. And that was the journal, so we got that too. Did we get the cursed item? I think we did. I'm no longer sure what it was. But I think we got it. Let's just take a quick peek over here. We don't have the ability to break all the seals yet, so we don't have this. Yeah, we did get that one. Okay. Let's warp our way around again. We have a lot of stuff all of a sudden. So I have a feeling that we're basically done in that main central section of the Graveyard of Giants that we unlocked. I think what we gotta do first here is take the bomb to the Chamber of Extinction and see if we can use that to get inside the mysterious Crucifix of Palenque thing in there. The only problem is, I don't remember what gets us in there. I think it was the boss of the Inferno Cavern drops you in there. So let's go take a look at that. I think that's what it was. That this is the path to the top of the Extinction Chamber. Yes. So we know there's lots of ghost grabby hands in here, and mandragoras and other little fellas. But I think what we want to do right here is just huck a bomb. Oh, it didn't go in the hole. It rolled right over the top of it. In there. Well, that didn't work, but because I took damage from the grabby hand, I was not vulnerable to the explosion. Okay, neither of those sides are vulnerable to bombs, which is a little sad. Is there anything else in here we can do with our newfound explosives? This area did have a lot of breakable walls. And I don't remember what was in this right-hand side. I think it was a puzzle room? There was definitely a puzzle room in the Tower of Moonlight that we didn't have what we needed to solve, and maybe what we needed to solve it was a bomb. So let's go take a look over there real quick after we check this side. No, I think we must have done whatever was in here. It might have just been these two guys, too. This is... yeah, the mystery lies within two murals. Okay, so it's not here. Palenque's coffin. This is obviously where the actual boss room is. But, we're not ready for that yet, apparently. So, we wanted to go to... Tower of Moonlight. Temple of Moonlight, there it is. Let's just do a quick save, because we've gotten some things done here. Now, in this area... I don't think there's anything useful to us on the right, or on the left rather, but I'm gonna go double check anyway, because this is the room full of bones. Yeah, I don't think we have anything to do in there. The room we're looking for, I think, is... maybe this one? It's one of the secret rooms, I believe. I don't think we can get there from up here. We have to drop down to the right instead. But that's fine. Let's make our way down there. Because this isn't it. That's the secret room we've already beaten. Oops. Overshot a little too far. I think it's funny that Anubis just can't do anything to us anymore. So there's a secret room to the right of here, but I think that was just the boss arena that we've already cleared. It wasn't an actual secret. So let's just do a quick check over at the right-hand side, because I'm pretty sure that was the one we actually wanted. And this is a dead end here, so we have to go around the long way since I dropped down. Yeah, that room is just the boss arena where we fought the big Anubis. So we can ignore that. Up we go here, and then it's to the right through that secret wall. Yeah. I don't know what we're doing in here, but it must be something. there's obviously a passage to the top. Because this is a place we can drop down one level, but can't do anything else from. So if we just... Aha! It does do something! Now, we might have had to break that platform first, because this game loves traps like that. But I had a feeling we needed to throw the bomb down there. Yeah, that's gonna be really annoying to place correctly, isn't it? Can I just huck it from here? Yeah, we can! Alright, we've got ourselves access to a new little door. What is gonna be in here? Who knows?
If you're going to disturb my sleep, then I insist you buy something.
That's a scriptures! You can avoid bats with it. I would like to purchase it, thank you.
Excellent! Now buy some other things!
No, I don't think I'm gonna buy any other things, but thank you for the scriptures. What is the scriptures? Oh, it's actually an item. Bats will no longer cause you damage! Wow! That is a great item! A book with spells that will slightly block evil powers. Amazing. Well, not what I was expecting. But this is indeed treasure. Thank you, Sir Dab of Treasure. Okay, we're now bat immune. Let's scoot back to the surface for a quick heal. I'm gonna need to buy more bombs again soon, because I just burned all of our money. And most of our bombs. But getting cool items does make it worthwhile. Alright. Lovely, back to full health. So... I feel like one thing we should be able to do is find that last seal. I don't know where to go for it, but I feel like we should be able to do that now. Can I steal these torches? No. I'm not too surprised we cannot, but I was wondering. So... I don't know if the bats item is actually going to do anything for us, or if it just makes life a little bit easier, right? Like, because now we aren't going to constantly get hit every time we try and do anything. So that is a pretty nice benefit. But... the other thing that I'm not clear on is what else we can use the Lamp of Time for. Yeah! I love plundering the poor villagers' stuff. I steal their treasures, I steal their torches. I give them a pile of money in return, so I don't feel too bad about it. Because there's a couple of items that I don't think we've really used to solve many puzzles. One is the down spear thing. I don't think we've really used that for much yet. The other is... we now have the Lamp of Time, but we've had something... like, hold on a second, where is it? Is this the closest teleport? I don't remember where in the actual set of mirrored twin labyrinths I'm trying to go. This might be close, because the bird boss in here felt like you were supposed to have the Lamp of Time for it. We need to be on the left-hand side, though. This is the wrong half of the map. So, I feel like there's definitely a thing in here where the Lamp of Time should be relevant, but I don't really know what... Oh, I do know what the Lamp of Time is relevant for. Hold on a second. We need to recharge it somewhere. So, let's go find a ring I can power up with. I don't remember where one is, which is a bit of a problem for time efficiency, but I do think I know something that being able to stop time would be super helpful for. So let's come down here first. No, that's not where it is. I thought there might have been one where the actual Hebra Sky Disk was, but I guess not. Where can I find one of those orbs? I know there's one from the very east side of the Twin Labyrinths, in the top right of the Temple of Moonlight. But I'd rather not go all the way there. I guess we don't have a huge amount of options, though. If we want to get this done in a reasonable amount of time, we gotta just go to one where we know where it is. And thankfully, coming through the bottom side of this isn't too bad. It's mostly the top paths that are rude. Yeah, this is probably the fastest one we can get to. Alright, down here. There's our flame. How do I pick this up? You just stand there for a bit, I guess, and it picks it up on its own. Okay. So, the thing that I just remembered that we definitely need that time-slowing ability for is in the Tower of the Goddess. We go all the way down. Then, down even further. I guess I could just take the elevator down. It's probably faster. I just keep forgetting it's there. Then, we go over to the water area. From here, we go up to the top of this zone. And we use the time stopping to be able to push that button before the fist crushes it. Is there a better way to get in there, though? Because you can't just jump down from here. What's the fastest way to get to that lever? Probably from here. So we need to come in from the top, stop time here, and then rush all the way around real fast. Oh, come on. Push! Push the button! Oh god, you can't. Ah! You can't push the button while time is stopped. That makes sense. Anything you do doesn't happen until the time turns back on, but that was extra spooky. What's in here?
Alright, I'm the owner of this tower shop. That's a Miracle Witch. That's our recommended product.
No, no, and no, thank you. I'd love to buy this, but I don't have any money. Okay. There's actually no way out of here, is there? Oh, there's a hole there. Okay, you can't get out. So now we know where we can get Miracle Witch. I don't know what exactly that does. But we don't have room for it yet anyway. So, I guess what we need to go do... Hold on, do we have a money fairy right now? If we do, we can just go get more money. Oh, they're gone. I think we had a money fairy. I thought it was the attack fairy, but the green one, I think, is money. So that's a little unfortunate. So, where's our next best bet, then? We know we can go back there once we have a bit more cash and pick up another program. We also kind of need some money to buy bombs, so that might be good to get at some point. But where else? Because there's two things here that I think might be relevant. One is if those statues in the Tower of the Goddess are the only ones that have disappeared. then it might be worth just going right back down to the very beginning of the Tower of the Goddess and seeing if anything is different down there. Because, like, this statue is still here. There are a couple of other things in this area that we were kind of implied might be relevant. And now that we have the ability to discern what is falsehood, thanks to the power of a paper airplane. Ah, there is one! I knew it! There's another one that's fake. Okay, back up we go. There might be more, but there's at least one in here that's also fake. So we have to loop around now, because I fell down a little too far, but we'll figure it out. I keep forgetting the bats can't hurt me anymore. That's such a nice quality of life thing. It's just a door. It's an area transition. Okay, what is in here? The Tower of Ruin. I was not expecting that. Where are we in the Tower of Ruin? To the one who has come this far, face the last trial. The mother's wish can no longer be granted. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Dang it, I thought I was about to sneeze there for sure, and then it didn't happen. Losing a sneeze is always so sad. That opens the exit door. That feels like it's a place where there should be a philosopher's thing. Hello, you're new. Is anything else happening in this room? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go face off with this new friend. Are we doing the dance in here? Hold on. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. Jump? No, don't like that dance. That was the dance, right? I think we still have that in here. It's the one with no text. Left, 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 right, 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 jump, yeah. They don't attack, which is the curious thing. That's what makes me think this is more than just... Nothing is happening, though, so I'm gonna whack him and see what happens. Well, that feels like it was not correct, but we now know. It says spirit beneath the diagram. There's another dancer in this room. Interesting. Identify the seductress. Identify those who are truly pure. What does this thing say? It says spirit again. Okay. This is the fairy dance. It says spirit beneath the diagram. These ones will shoot us, so I'm not a big fan of that. But we finally made it above here, so that's interesting. Is there anything else going on in these rooms, or is it just 3 dancers that we have to figure out what's... Oh, okay, now that one's shooting us. Ow. There's a door in the top of the area here. Let's just see what happens if I attack the other ones. They all just poof out of the room if you whack them. Same with the fairies? Yeah, this doesn't feel right. But we're doing it anyway, just to see what happens. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing in here, but this was not it, I don't think. Well, let's complete the trifecta. Murder all of the dancers, which is definitely not the right answer. Curious. Every room says spirit, and the dancers are already coming back. This feels like it's going to turn into a ladder if we solve this puzzle. Because it has the same indent that this ladder does right here. What information are we missing here? I don't think we've seen anything about dancers prior to this point. We've seen a bunch of unusual messages, but I don't think we've seen anything about dancing. It seems like from here, the only clue we have directly is identify the seductress, identify those who are truly pure. It's possible that that has something to do with the dancing fairies. Because, like, if one of them is a fake, that could be relevant. It's hard for me to tell if there is something that is different that only one of them is doing. Because they're all spinning on different speeds. I could imagine that might be what they're trying to get us to do here, but I don't know for sure if that's it. Also, these red guys flying around makes this much more annoying to maneuver with. I don't want to accidentally hit one of the fairies while I'm trying to look at them and see what they're doing. Because if I look at these fairies, they all seem to be basically doing the same thing. It's a little side flap, side flap, side flap spin. Little flap, flap spin every time. Just checking different fairies to see if any of them do anything different. They all look pretty much the same to me. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else different here. I don't think this has anything to do with it, but 4 of the fairies are spinning in sync, or the same loop, basically, and the other 3 were not. Oh. She also moves. I don't think we've seen her walk around yet. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing in here. We might have to come back later. Because I don't... She shoots a little hard at you, which is funny. I don't really see anything else in here that would give us more context as to what to do. So, this is a pretty self-contained area. We're gonna have to solve this puzzle eventually, I think. But as of right now, I don't see anything that's going to give us more information about it. So before we go any further, let's just jump into lava here real fast. Stab some things that shouldn't be stabbable just to see if they do anything interesting. It doesn't look like they do, just for safety's sake. Nope. Nothing blow-upable there. Okay. Is there anything that is going to be relevant to any of this? I don't think any of these items are going to make a difference on the room with the dancers. It could be possible that we need to be using something else in our inventory on them, but I don't think so. Because, like, unless we specifically need to be murdering them with a different item, I don't know exactly what's what. Now, one thing that we could try is we could just try going in and doing the dance in every room. I don't think the Dance of Life is what we're supposed to do here, though. It's just the only dance-related thing I can think of. So we go sword, we go left, 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 right, 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 jump. No. Try a little sword. Left, 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 right, 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 jump. Nothing changed, and a key sword. Left, 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 right, 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 jump. Nothing's different. Okay, next. We go left, 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 right, 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 and jump. No. Alright, I don't think this is it, because I'm pretty sure we've done this with all the dancers now, and it didn't make any difference, because we started here. Yeah. Alright, it was worth a shot, just to make sure we didn't overlook any of our options. But I don't think that's what we need to be doing here. So, I guess the Tower of Ruin section here is going to need us to come back once we figure out what else we're doing. I need, just for completionist sake, I should jump down the big hole here, just to make sure it goes where I think it does. It goes where I think it does. You can never be sure with this game, though. Sometimes something might wind up taking you somewhere completely unexpected. Alright, let's warp back to the surface for a quick heal, and then regroup and see where we want to go next. Because we have a couple of options now, all based more or less out of the Tower of the Goddess. We have two different aspects of the Chamber of Birth, and I don't know what we're supposed to do in them, but we may be able to go do more there. What else have we got available to us? I don't think there's anything else relevant on the surface. So that's just probably not going to be a thing right now. Until we can figure out what those like symbols of life and death are, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything in there specifically either. I have a feeling that one of the things we're going to need to be doing is going into the Chamber of Birth, because we haven't really unlocked anything in there. There's a lot of stuff in there, but not a lot of stuff that we've been able to actually, like, use or take out. Just stuff that's been trying to murder us. So that's probably not it. I don't know if there's anything relevant in our Chamber of Extinction anymore, because we can blow stuff up now, but I don't know if that's gonna actually give us any access to anything else in there. The Inferno Cavern, I feel like we've kind of finished. The Temple of the Sun, Spring of the Sky, I think those are kind of done for now too. There's the mantras. We got a bunch of clues about mantras, and I don't know what we're doing with that yet. That's something that I have a feeling we need something else for still. I just don't know what. Mausoleum of the Giants, I feel like we've done most of the stuff that we can there. I think, unless there's something else we have to do with the Hebra Sky Disc, I think we basically finished the Mausoleum of the Giants. I don't think the Gate of Guidance has anything else obvious in it. We've done a bunch of stuff in there, but I think at this point it's kind of done. Oh, hold on. I bet I do know something we can do. We can go back to the Gate of Illusion. We probably won't be able to actually do this yet, but I bet you we can blow this up. Well, that's not what I wanted. Can I blow it up from above? No. I feel like this should be explodable. Maybe I have to throw it and not roll it? Well, it sure did explode, it just didn't do what I wanted it to. Maybe it's not explodable. Huh. I do like how the bats can't hurt us anymore, that is real nice. I kind of assumed this would be the thing, though. If it's not, what is? Weird. Because that seemed like something that we were going to need to blow up. We brought a key fairy there before, which was the other thing I thought we'd need, and nothing changed. It's a regular everyday healing fairy, still nice to have, but not immediately necessary at this point, because we're at full health still, basically. Weird. I kind of thought bombs were going to be the answer to that. I wonder if this shop also sells bombs. That would be good to know, because this one's not too hard to get to. It does for only 100, so this is probably a better place for us to go get our bombs in future. It does still sell the weights for 20 though, which implies it might be like doubling the price on us still. We might be able to find somewhere else we can get them for only 50. Okay, well I thought that was pretty likely to be a thing we could do. Oh, hold on, you can break the block from this side? It's not actually anything? Maybe you just have to have a fairy with you? I don't know. That's some shenanigans. What just changed? What did that do? Okay, let's go look around. Beam? No, beam's still on. What did we just change? Anything in here look different? No. Okay, what else is not the same? Unclear. I don't see anything that really looks that different in here compared to before we hit that switch. Did this say anything different? No, we can't read that yet. Let's save real fast on this one. Is anything different over here? Not that I can see. I swear, this whole area is just like, what happened? The zone. Aha! This wasn't here before. I don't know when this ladder appeared, but I don't think it was there until just now. That is a nice little quality of life change. Because now we can get back up to the top again. Do we need to bring an item to this fairy? Is that the trick here? Like, is it just a matter of bringing the right thing into the room? Doesn't seem like it. Or, I mean, it doesn't seem like this is it. No. Okay, so that's not it either. But we did just change something in here. Weird. If we go back down... all the way down... I don't think there was anything else relevant in the bottom right there that'd be different. I wonder if now there's something doable in this space? Like, what did that change? I feel like it must have changed something, right? Let's see, is there anything else in here? I want to break more stuff in this room now to see if there's more we can actually get to. I don't know if it's actually going to do anything, though, is the problem. And not being able to easily get back the elevator is also a pain in the butt. Because if we come down here, there's nothing else in this room, right? Yeah. It's just not accessible. So, if we go all the way to the left, we know there's still this golden tile here that we don't know what to do with. This could be a sign where we have to blow something up. Nope. Not blowing something up this time, at least. Can I break this? No. Because there's obviously a puzzle in this room that we haven't been able to access yet, and I don't know what we need to do to change that. This guy's just a shop. Like, I feel like there's a puzzle in here, I just don't know what we're missing. Now, we also know there's supposed to be a room underneath here. Is there a way to break the floor if we use a weapon that can actually hit below us? Aha! There is a way to break the floor by using a weapon that can hit below us. Because we know this room existed, we just couldn't figure out how to get here. Ow. Okay. You don't remember the remainder of the puzzles from the Chamber of Illusions? Nice to feel completely utterly clueless again. Yeah, this is a baffling area at the best of times. It's got a bunch more fairy doors in it, though, so that's interesting. Maybe we do need to bring a key fairy to one of these. Well, that makes it pretty obvious. The fairies unlock it. Okay. That wall seems pretty stuck. Is there anything else we can interact with in here while we're here? There's a ton of these lights weirdly skewed around the room. And weirdly a bunch of lizards, too? I don't know what these guys are here for, the little goop frog guys. This is obviously breakable, but not with this weapon. Maybe not with any primary weapon. Oh! Katana! Katana! Inside we get 30 bombs! That's actually a pretty sweet reward. Thank you, game. I needed those. I don't know why the katana can break that, but apparently the katana can break that. Okay, so I guess we need to go find a key fairy again, which is probably going to be a huge pain in the butt, because we can't really control what fairy we get. I keep forgetting these guys don't hurt me anymore. Key fairy? That actually might be the key fairy. No, it's the money fairy. Alright, well, let's go make some cash then. Chamber of Illusion. Extinction, that's the one. Let's save this. Up we go. Oh, I fell right off again. That's not good for saving our time. We go to the right. No, we can't get there from here easily. Let's just go up the easy way. It's a little slower, but it's definitely going to be safer. I think this is the money fairy. Everyone seems to be dropping things, so I think it probably is. Yeah, definitely a money fairy. Yeah, there's the cash. All right, time to make some money. Faster weapon, please. There we go. Now we're making money. The green fairy guarantees you get drops out of everything you break. And this seems like it's the fastest place in the world to break things. So you can really rack up some cash quickly here. I don't know what that button we broke in the fairy room did, but I suspect what it did is it made the floor in that room above the chest breakable. Because I'm pretty sure we went through there with the knife a long time ago and it just didn't do anything. And I think that's because we hadn't unlocked whatever made it accessible yet by doing the other breakable block. So let's see here. We have enough money that we can go back and buy Miracle Witch now. And we're gonna try and make as much money as we can, because we're gonna probably want to buy more stuff sooner rather than later. It's unfortunate that this is the best way to make money, but it is way faster than anything else you can do. Okay, fairy's done. Well, we made like 600 bucks in that single fairy. That's pretty good. All right, time to warp ourselves up to the Tower of the Goddess again so we can go buy that program. And then I'm gonna see if I can experiment and see what those programs actually do. It's too bad you can't slip through the crack there and you have to come all the way over to this side to get down from here, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, into the water. Hopefully this program does something interesting. I have a feeling it's another game disc, so it's not going to do anything instantly. But once we figure out what to combine it with, it'll probably be something useful. I seem to recall... Ooh, bombs. Nice. I seem to recall seeing something in the game manual that involved Miracle Witch, so I'm going to go double check that in a second.
Oh yeah, I'll take it. Whoa, thank you, it's a miracle.
Alright, item acquired. So, let me double check the game's manual and see if it says anything about what Miracle Witch is for. Because I'm pretty sure it said something in there, I just don't remember what. The game's manual at the last page has a couple of clues. Aha! It actually tells us exactly what it does. So Miracle Witch has 3 combinations listed in the manual. It doesn't say what they pair with, but one of them says the Fairy of Treasure will appear surely when you touch a tiny light. The other one says the Fairy of Key will appear surely, and the other one says the Fairy of Weapon will appear surely. So it looks like if we use the manga manual spoilers? Yeah, exactly. If we use the right combination with Miracle Witch, it'll make sure we get the fairy we want, which seems pretty cool. So let's turn off RNC and Makuri, because if memory serves, this is the one that makes our sub-weapons more powerful. I don't know if we had that 100% confirmed, but I think we did the math on that. Mirai and Miracle does something. Bounce and Miracle does something. Miracle and Mirai does something. All of them do something with Miracle Witch. Okay, apparently this is an important program. Everything interacts with it. Let's go somewhere a little safer here. What's a good one? Let's go to the Spring in the Sky real quick. Because Spring in the Sky has a couple of useful things for us to experiment with. It's possible that all of Miracle Witch's program combinations are going to be related to fairies, but like, there's only 4 types of fairy that we know about, and that was like 6 different combinations. So I have a feeling that it does more than just that. We're gonna have to take a look at it, but one thing I want to test, because we know there's a fairy that's easily accessible in here, is some of these combinations and what it gives us. The problem is that if I want to test other combinations, we're going to have to go all the way around and do it again. And what I'm worried about is that this is a combination. Because if Miracle and Mirai always do something, that might mess with our ability to experiment with other things unless I turn it off. I have a feeling that's not going to be it, though. I have a feeling that the other ones, because what is it? There's 5 that we saw that combine with this. Bounce does something. RNC does something. Capstar does something. Makuri does something, and Death Village does something. So I'm gonna assume. Let's make some guesses here. There's one. So far, RNC has been used to power stuff up. This has made our sub-weapons more powerful. Does this one affect our main weapons, maybe? Let's whack some stuff and see what happens. I don't think we have enemies here who can actually survive a hit, though, which is maybe going to make it hard to do some math. That's 1 hit, but I'm pretty sure it'll be 1 hit even if we turn this off. Yeah, because Rose and Camellia is about fighting, right? So it would make sense if the combos with it are also fighting related. Does this guy take more than 1 hit? No, we're gonna have to go somewhere tougher to test that. Let's go to the, what is it called? Tower of Ruin. Because it has these guys. 1 hit kills him. So that doesn't help for the testing. I thought they were a little tougher than that. Is it the dogs that I was thinking of? Or these skeletons, maybe? 1, 2, 3 hits to kill a skeleton. If we put Rose and Camellia on, 4 hits to kill a skeleton. That doesn't seem right. Maybe they're weaker when they're standing up. I was thinking that the dogs in here might be a good option because they take us 2 hits to kill right now, and they still seem to take 2 hits to kill with this turned on. So I don't know if that's what it is. So many different bits that's unclear. Maybe it just doesn't power up the whip, because the whip gets powered up by finding different whips. Is that possible, do you think? If we hit it with an axe, it's 3 hits. And if we turn on RNC, it's like 5 hits. These aren't good to test on. These skeletons are unclear. Maybe they have damage reduction or something when they're in that state. The dog took 1 hit from the axe like this. We turn this off, does that change anything? We're probably gonna have to give up on this sciencing in a second here because this is not a good place to be doing it, it seems. Nope, 1 hit still. Alright, I'm not sure what RNC does. Let's go see if it is fairy related then. We have Makuri, Death, let's go put Makuri on and see what happens. Because if it's Miracle, let's warp our way back to the Spring in the Sky for easy fairy access. I might have just gotten myself a bit confused too, but it's fine. What I was actually thinking, the other thing I think here would also be good, it would make sense. Let's actually test this real fast so I don't give up on testing RNC completely. Does this make sure it's a sub-weapon fairy? Oh, the fairy's not back yet. I forgot it makes all of them despawn. Does anything help with that? I don't know. I want to mess around with these fairy tools. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I was not expecting it to be back already. Let's put this on real fast. Are you going to be the sub-weapon fairy? Yes. Okay, my new theory. RNC and Miracle makes it always a sub-weapon fairy. Let's put this back on and leave the room for a second. No, you're still here. I'm guessing even if it's faster, it won't change the fact that your current fairy has to go away before you can get a new one. Because, like, what if the Death Valley combo makes the fairies come back faster? Because I was not expecting there to be another fairy slot there for a while. We've done everything we can in there. But even faster probably doesn't mean anything if the fairy is still out. I don't think there's any way for us to dismiss them more quickly. Because if we can figure out a way to get a key fairy guaranteed, then we can speed this up a little bit with trying to figure out what's in that chest. But we gotta do some more science in order to get to that point. I think the fairies are probably gonna last how long they last no matter what we do about it. We might be able to get them to come back faster. Now, I don't think anything changed at the top here, right? We still can't get up here. It feels like we should be able to, but it doesn't look like we can yet. That ladder is very, very rude. Makes me feel like there should be some way we can get through it, but I don't think there is. We just got another email, though, which is weird.
Isn't there anything fun to do? I was so bored I turned to knitting. I'm old now, so maybe I'll knit a nice rug to use inside the tent.
I really want to go back there and find that he does have a rug. Hold on. I want that so much. I don't think there's actually anything over here for us. Yeah, I'm just gonna warp back to town then if we're gonna check if he's made himself a rug. No rug. Come on, Zelpud, you got my hopes up for nothing. While we're here, we'll do a quick heal, and then hopefully this fairy will run out and we can go check and see if it respawns faster. Okay. Because, yeah, I don't know what having Miracle and Mirai turned on does, but we want Mirai on all the time, because that's what lets us use our warping ability into the Dark World versions. So that's pretty relevant. No matter what else we might want to have turned on. If it does something else cool, we might want to leave them both turned on, but I don't have any idea what it's actually going to do for us. So, if we could can we make an educated guess about anything else? I was correct. It is a ready back. Okay, hold on. I think we've confirmed something. I think Death Village makes the fairy spots come back faster, because it was there immediately after our fairy was gone, and that's not normally how it works. So that's good to know. I wonder if it has to be turned on for a while, or you just turn it on and then it, like, sets the time to less. I don't know. We have Capstar, and we have... It wasn't move, it was bounce, right? Yeah. Let's try... These ones do something? Let's see what this one does. Key Fairy. Alright, so I think we probably have a guaranteed Key Fairy that way. Let's go see if we can take it to the Tower of Illusion. Gate of Illusion. Place of Illusion. Oh, that's a wall. And down the hole in the floor. And... yeah! We unlocked it. What's inside? A shirt? Fairy clothes? These duds have been infused with fairy power. Cuts the damage the professor receives in half. Whoa! That is kind of a big deal. Alright, I'll take half damage from all sources, thanks. I don't know if it's actually half damage from all sources, but that seems pretty good. So, if I had to guess then, coming back here, I would say this one must be the item fairy. If this is attack fairy, this is key fairy, that's item fairy. So, that's pretty good. We're only missing a couple of items now. We're actually getting a pretty full collection, which is kind of crazy. I don't know what else is likely to be available is the other interesting thing. We're gonna have to go around and experiment, I guess, but like... wild. Okay. So now we know if we want to get a key fairy, we can put on Mercury Master and Miracle. I'm assuming that's what that does. That makes our fairies come back faster. Actually, we can test this right now. It doesn't make them come back instantly. So it probably just reduces the time if there is a timer. Which I assume there would have been originally, because they come back available after a while, but not instantly, so... if we're trying to spawn fairies more quickly, Death Village should make it faster. Maybe Bounce is the healing fairy? I just realized there's actually 4 types of fairy. This is probably the healing fairy option. I don't know for sure, but I would be willing to believe that. Okay, I'm gonna leave these on because I don't know what this combo does yet. We'll see if we can figure that out, I guess. So now we're gonna be taking less damage, which makes all of our health more valuable, which is pretty great. Is there anything else we need to do while we're in the Gate of Illusion? There's obviously figuring out what the heck to do with this room. But I am still at a bit of a loss as to what to do there. Beyond that, where else can we go that we think is probably going to be useful? There's definitely everything in the Chamber of Birth is still going to be relevant, right? Because we don't know anything about what's going on in there. So that's probably going to be somewhere we got to go take a look at soon. We don't have a teleport in there, which is a little annoying. We need something in order to be able to deal with the dimensional corridor. I'm sure the game will tell us what it is eventually, but I don't know right now what that's going to be. So, for the time being, we're probably just going to leave that area alone. I don't know what we need for the Stray Fairy is the other thing. I want to try and figure that out, because we've got it unlocked now, but I don't know what we do with it. I feel like we have to bring them something. It's just not clear what. So, let's try... just taking a look around this place a little bit further. There might be something else we've missed in here. We did break that hand in the Gate of Illusion earlier, and I'm not convinced we did everything we could have done with it. Like, we never went down here to see if anything was different. So let's just take a little look-see if anything else has changed in this place. No, looks like this room's the same. that takes us right back into the Tower of Ruin in the bad place where we don't know what we're supposed to do. So that's probably unlikely to be related. Okay, I'm a little at a loss of what our best next move is. But I feel like there's probably something in here through this mess of teleporters that'll be relevant to us. That was not what I was thinking that was going to take me to, but that's fine, we just go back down instead. There's so many things in this area, it's easy to forget which ones take you to what. Okay. All the way back down. Is there anything over... Oh, that bullet came real close to us. Is there anything over on the right in this area? Because we know this takes us into the teleporter maze. But I don't know if anything in here is any different now. And I think it is probably not very different yet. Just based on what we're seeing right now. Was there anything we needed to come up here for? This was the guy who got us to go steal the treasures on his behalf with the pepper. But I don't think he has anything else to say to us. He was just mad at us for getting his treasure dirty. Yeah. Is there a warp over here? No. Let's take the easy way back to the top then. Warp our way through the Tower of the Goddess. A bunch of these rooms feel like they should still have stuff in them, because they have those blue eyeballs, but I don't know if they actually change anything. We can kill the bats for money if we so choose, but it doesn't change anything in the actual output of the areas. We got bombs we can use. We got a lamp of time we can use for something. Those are the two pieces that we haven't actually used to do much progressing yet, I don't think. Were all of those tablets there before? I don't think all those tablets were there before. I think we got some new information. Hold on a second. What does this say? The grieving bird cast a spell without the mother's knowledge, so the mistakes would not be repeated and the cycle of sadness would end. The large bird cast a spell. Should the bird die, the spell shall break, and the pillar of light shall disappear. I leave this behind and pass it down in the same state of mind as the bird with the face. What? I don't know what to do with that information. Is there one of these I can replace? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and replace this one for now. What is this? The wandering lizard cast off the light. Unable to bear it, he cast it off. The light he cast off was the light of his spirit. Lamenting his ugly appearance, he cast it off. When the light returns to the lizard, the pillar of light will disappear. I leave this behind and pass it down because I understand how the lizard felt. The shining pillars are the child's feelings, the glowing feelings of the dancing child. The reason that the feelings shine lies in a very strange treasure. A wonderful treasure that is weak yet unbending. If this treasure disappears, if everything disappears all at once, the child will be saddened and its spirit will cloud over. I'll leave this behind and pass it down to preserve the child's spirit. What are these messages? Alright, I'm gonna just document these in my totally real note-taking tool. There we go. What do we do with this? Because so what I'm reading from these is that these are clues as to how we break. Okay. Hello. Those are clues as to how we break these. How's it going there, friend? Do you like chakram? I'm a little uncertain about this bird friend. I can't quite axe him from there, really? That looked like it was gonna work. So the problem here is that chakrams are not good for a thing when we're jumping like this. We want something we can throw and have stay on its trajectory. Because we gotta hit him in the head, otherwise he doesn't take damage. What are you doing over there? Yeah, I don't like that. You stay where I can hit you, please. We could do this a little bit less safely by jumping around a little bit more, but the nice thing about this angle is we basically can't get knocked off from here unless he gets behind us. So, it's pretty unlikely to be something that'll happen. That would be the way to do it, though. No, we're good. I don't have a whole lot of shurikens left. Don't have a whole lot of shurikens left. But we might be able to kill him this way. It seems like it's basically safe here, which is pretty cool. Oh, we can actually shoot the feathers. Hey, there we go. And I fell down the hole. Great! But we killed him, which is the important thing. So, did that turn off one of the beams of light? It did add a switch. Okay, so we have killed one of the children, probably the bird one. Where did that message go? Yeah. The bird with the face. Okay, so I think we've actually solved that one already. Now we need to go figure out where the lizard is and where the child is. Let's just take a look around here. Something tells me they're all going to be in the Gate of Illusion. But I have no reason to back that up other than just that I think it's probably likely. Let's see. Because if they're not here, it's going to be a huge pain to go find them. But let's do a quick scan around the place first and see what we can find. It's possible that this room is related now. There's the lizard. That could be specifically the lizard, because he wasn't in this room before, I don't think, was he? And there's also the golden light in this room. Was he in here before? Now I'm unsure. Can you push this? Can I squish you? Yes, I can squish you. Unclear. Okay, so where else might we need to go with this then? Elsewhere in this room? I don't know if there's a lot of other... Aha! Now it's breakable! But now how do we get the lizard into the light? Can I break this? I feel like we've been here many times, and only now is this thing breakable. Okay, here's what we do. We push the block to the side so that he can get out, and then he'll come step into the light, and that'll solve the puzzle. Whoop, okay, yeah, you don't need to shoot me, it's cool. Just walk into the light. Puzzle solved. Okay. Now we have one more to find, the child. I don't know what we're looking for here, which is maybe gonna make this a little bit more complicated. We'll just look for anything that we don't remember being in the room, I guess. Let's see. What I want to do is go down. It is... go left here, right? Yeah, then you come to the top. Nice. There's so many, like, pathways you have to remember if you want to do this properly. Then... oh, it's that one that I need, right. No child in here. We loop down to there. The teleport in the bottom right. Let's just make sure this guy doesn't have anything for us. Nope, he just wants us to prove that we are indeed small. We've done that already. This warp takes us into here, but there's nobody new in here that I see. This room also doesn't seem to have anyone new in it. We've already solved this puzzle. Maybe this isn't right. I hope the child is still in this area, because this will become much more complicated if we're having to go on a wild, world-chasing adventure to find the last way to turn off a beam in that room. It didn't take me that long, because we knew this is the Chamber of Illusion, so I just started pushing, trying to put buttons on things that weren't buttons. It did take us at least the break between a session, though. I don't remember exactly the time, though. Let's see here. I'm not seeing anything else relevant. Let's go to the top again and see if we have to push the button to progress the area. Because we did that for the first, the bird man one. Took you 2 weeks. Oh, agony. No, let me up. Waste my time. We warp again, and we do it properly this time. All right. Where else might it be? I have a feeling we do have to activate the switch to progress the area, though, so let's do that real fast and then see what the next instruction is. Because the third instruction was much more complicated. I'm just going to pull it up from my list of notes. The shining pillars are the child's footsteps, the glowing feelings of the dancing child. The reason the feelings shine lies in a very strange treasure, a wonderful treasure that is weak yet unbending. If the treasure disappears, if everything disappears all at once, the child will be saddened and its spirit will cloud over. So the thing about this one that's interesting is that it actually, the tablet tells us what we're looking for. It tells us we are looking for the room to the left of here, and I think it is the one place in the game where we may need the Lamp of Time. Because it specifically says that if everything disappears at once, then it will be relevant. And the picture kind of shows... Kind of shows icons where all of the jars are. So my first theory, because it has 5 icons and there's 5 jars in the room, My first theory is we are going to use... Oh, I don't have a Lamp of Time! Okay, we'll have to come recharge that and come back here. So I guess then the fastest way is probably still Twin Labyrinths. Let's work our way around here and relight our Lamp of Time. Brute force our way through it, because it's fine. Oh, come on. Alright, down we go, and... we are running out of weights. I'm gonna have to buy more of those soon. Okay, lamp is relit. Let's warp ourselves back to the Tower of the Goddess. That'll be the fastest way to where we're going. Just gotta make sure I do not push the Lamp of Time button until we're in position. Alright, so these guys can't hurt us anymore, so I can kind of ignore them and just do our thing. What our thing is we're gonna go... Bop! 1. Oh, hold on. No, only 1. 1. 1. 1. I think I was a tiny bit too slow. I think that last item broke a second later. So it didn't count. Like a tiny amount of time lost. Okay, let's go reload our flame in the Temple of Moonlight, I think has one? No, I've already done the one in the Temple of Moonlight. I was thinking there's one in this room, but there's not. Where is the closest other one of those orbs? Twin Labyrinths, I know, has one somewhere. But I don't know if I know where it is. Might not be worth hunting around for it, honestly. I think Endless Corridor has one. I just don't remember which part of it, unfortunately, which might make this take a little longer, but I'm pretty sure there's one in the first floor. Maybe not? Because this floor has all the complicated gates that we solved. Is it third floor that has one here? There's still a door there to another area. Don't know how to activate that yet. Oh, that's a ferry. I thought this was where the thing was, but it seems that is not the case. That's fine. We should still be able to drop down from here, so we can keep going. Because it is right through there we can fall. Does this floor have one? This has all the meaner traps. I don't know if this has one either. I might just be thinking of the wrong place. Well, we'll deal with it. Maybe there isn't one here. Having solved all these puzzles, working our way back through here is less likely to get us killed now, which is a nice bonus, but... I am still uncertain about where we can get another light for... There it is! There is one in here! I thought so. For our lantern. Okie dokie. Time to leave. Back to the Tower of the Goddess. There it is. Let's do this again, but without the little stutter that cost us the success the first time. Having to second guess what breaks the pots really kind of messed that up for us. Alright, here we go again. Let's try this a second time. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. That's all of them. We did it! That was indeed the solution. Okay. Time to go back up to the top again. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you need the bracelet or whatever it is that lets you break pots in one hit. I kind of forgot that that's a thing that we had. Alright, final thing. It's still not open. I don't trust it. You have anything else to say? Thank you, guest. My job here is finished. This place gives birth to evil life, under orders of the four philosophers. When it begins to move again, life shall be taken from the mother. Go now. Use the cog of soul. I will go ahead of you to the heavens. Okay. The cog of the soul. Part of an ancient contraption, used with the item button to set in its proper place. Well, I mean, it looks like it goes here, so I'm gonna try that. Whoa, hello! Well, we got a jillion goopy friends. This place is producing evil life like it said it would. Oh no. I wonder if this means that like every one of these things in the Chamber of Birth is now producing monsters. I bet you it is. Alright. Well, we have now produced a jillion angry friends. Okay. Great. Let's go save real fast somewhere. Bip, bop, boop. There we go. Savorinos. So, presumably, that's going to be a problem for us. Taking a quick sip of water here. Okay, so presumably, now that we have the ability to make these statues, we'll be able to make specific monsters in the Chamber of Birth. Because we had those clues earlier that were talking about like Skanda and Spriggan. And now that we're making clay things, I bet you we can go back to the Tower of the Goddess and do something with that. Or not Tower of Goddess specifically, the Chamber of Extinction specifically. The only problem is that this place is big and very easy to get lost in. Let's make our way back in there though and see if we can find anything interesting. I still wonder what I have to use to break that. I imagine it's just a weapon that I haven't tried using myself yet. But let's go down this way first. We're back in the Chamber of Birth. Are these all yeah, they all are producing dudes. They don't... Oh, they do go very far. I was going to say, they don't go very far, but they just disappear. Interesting. I don't know what we need them for. But the fact that we can spawn them in so many places is interesting. I don't know what they're gonna do. Oh, I didn't see the ninja there. That's bad. We don't want to be in this room for too long. With the giant murder blades coming out of the walls. So we know there's an item behind that. But that laser will just fry us. So one of the things I'm wondering here is if we have to send the little friends down there... Oh, I touched the statue. If we have to send the little friends down there to distract it for us, or if it's just a matter of, like, find the right weapon to throw at it that it's vulnerable to. Because it could easily also just be that. That's not the direction I wanted. Okay, bomb didn't do it. Because these guys are making their way down there. Oh! I don't know what we did, but I will take it. Hello? We have perfume. What is perfume gonna do? Perfume from ancient times. With this, you can defeat skeleton-type enemies with one blow. Ooh. That is a pretty nice prize. Not what I thought was gonna happen when we brought these friends here, but like, I will take it. Oh, there's a button in the top area, you're right. I could see him walking back and forth in there. I was wondering how we were supposed to get up there. Since he strolled all the way across, he stepped on the button. Alright, so the other test I wanted to do has been proven false. Having one of those guys get to the statue doesn't change anything. There are no more dudes spawned in here. There are friends spawned in that room, but I still don't know what that's going to do for us. This room is the same as before. It feels like we need to get more weight on that section of floor. These guys will come over here. We can get 2 people's weight on there, but that wasn't enough. I don't know what we're doing in there yet either. This looks like there's a thing on the floor there, but I don't think there actually is. Ow. Alright, we gotta make sure we don't die here, because that would be silly. We just unlocked something cool. Let's go back to the surface and go check the other side of the tower after we have a chance to heal. Because the perfume is a nice little prize. I don't know if it makes a huge difference, but it's a nice little quality of life change. But the ability to actually make more progress might be affected by having those little friends in the other side of it. Now, I just gotta remember how to get into the other side of it. I believe it's down here and then up through the water side. Because the other one was the Tower of Ruin, and that's not the one we need. I feel like a bunch of these rooms still have things in them that we should be able to solve, but I don't know what exactly we're trying to do with them yet. Grab a health fairy on the way past. And up we go. I'm surprised we've only seen like one of those big punchy fists. It definitely feels like the kind of thing they'd have more than one of in other places that would be rude to us. Let's refill our lantern. Never mind, I fall down the hole. Let's refill our lantern while we can. Nice, and up we go. Because, yeah, now these guys are going to be spawned all over the place up here, but I don't know if that's going to do anything for us yet. I don't see anything up there for them to push or interact with. This room is weird. Like, there's obviously some stuff in here. There's that triangle thing on the wall. I don't think this is gonna work, but just for the fun of it, no. As we suspected, it only finds that one type of secret. Alright, I don't think spawning little dudes is gonna change anything here for us. Especially because I can't stay in the room long enough to have them actually do anything. This does have a chest that we haven't been able to unlock yet, so it's possible there is something in here that having some friends would help us with. Maybe they need to get to that little skull marker? Because we had found this previously. Do they have to go into that? No. There are a bunch of them running around here, but I don't know if that's going to do anything for us just yet. It's the only thing in this room that's noticeably different. In the walls, anyway. Alright, I don't think this is going to change anything. So let's move on. This room also I don't think has anything relevant in it. Just got more angry elephants. Yeah, they aren't even going anywhere in here. We've already activated the light. They hurt me? Yes, they do. I don't think there's any switches down there. Alright, we are getting a little trapped here by these elephants. But we gotta let our guys wander around for a little bit to see if anything's gonna happen. Mostly, it seems like the answer in this room is no. Alright. I don't think anything's different in here. But we do have the Cog of the Soul now. Does this go in here? No. What about in here? No, it doesn't like that one either. Okay. It was worth a shot. No, I don't... Oh, I forgot about that. Alright. I don't think our little guys are going to do anything noticeable in that room either yet. Let's do one more little loop around, though, here. And avoid going straight into the hole. No. Alright, we're warping out now, because we are doomed. I wonder if we go back to the regular version of the Inferno Cavern, is there one of those same spawners in the Chamber of Extinction accessible via the boss room? I don't know if there is, but there could be, so we're gonna go take a look. Looks like no, but this is interesting, because there is one of these, like, melted people statues in here, which is, I mean, they're kind of all over this area. But they are very reminiscent of the little clay friends we're making. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be related in this case. Maybe that last room on the right cares about them for some reason, but I don't think it would. That seems unlikely to me. We're gonna have to go buy some more weights soon, because we are running out. Yeah, there's none in here. Okay, well, it was worth a quick loop around just to see what's what. So, is there anywhere else that we think the Cog of Soul is likely to be useful? We have it, but I don't know what to do with it. I don't think we've seen anything that looks anything like that icon before, so I have a feeling that's not going to be it. One of the things that I'm still a little confused about what we need to do to get it is... They keep talking about the things that the mother needs, and I feel like there's like an item that's going to be related to that somewhere, but I haven't seen anything about it. let's go back to the Chamber of Birth and wander around in there again a little bit more. Because I think they've made it pretty clear that there's something to do with the Temple of the Sun, the Temple of Moonlight, the Chamber of Birth, and the Chamber of Extinction. Or at least I kind of get that impression. Whether or not it's definitely true or not, I don't know. But I don't know how to get into it in a way that's meaningful and lets us do what we're supposed to do. And if my understanding of the shape of these areas is right, they're not connected. So the top and the bottom versions of the room are completely different places. Top and the bottom. The ones accessed from these two doors are completely different places. I'm saying top and bottom because it looks to me like it's probably the same layout as exists in the Chamber of Extinction, just inverted. So if we come back into the Chamber of Birth here, is there anything interesting in here that we've missed that we might be able to use to our advantage? There is, in this room with all these spike traps, there's still that. And I don't know what we need to do to get that treasure. But I would like it. So, is there anything here? Ow. Ow, we are gonna die if I'm not careful. We're dead. No, we are warping out. It's too bad, we're so close to getting the experience heal. We're probably gonna waste it now that we've had to come back this way to get a regular heal. But I have a feeling there's some way to get that item, and that might open up our options a little bit too. I just don't know what to do there. You're almost hoping I'd run into the snake. Rude. I wonder if it's faster now to warp to the... I'm almost certain it's not. But if we warp to the Graveyard of Giants, is it faster than going the other way now? Because we can just jump down the hole. It might be faster, yeah. Because this is where we want to go down. Yeah, I think that's going to save us some time. Nice. Alright, we're going to try and see if we can figure out what's going on in this big swords room. The thing that I like about the big swords room is the fact that it's covered in big swords does make it seem like it's likely that there's going to be some kind of puzzle in there that's hard to figure out because the world is trying to murder you. Just for completeness' sake, though, is that a trap? No, it seems like it is not. Surprising. Because, yeah, in here, there are a couple of things that seem curious to me. One is this panel here. I don't know what's up with that, but the fact that it just sits there and doesn't seem to interact, but is different than all the other walls in the place, is weird. The fact that this... Oh, hold on. Can I shield block this and reflect it, maybe? It's gonna kill me, isn't it? That hurts so much! Jeez! Wow! Good thing we have so much health and 30%, or what is it, 50% damage reduction? Because that would have killed us. Alright, let's go again. Okay, the laser does not get deflected by the shield. It just kills me. Ow! Alright, is there anything else we can do in this place before we are immediately dead again? I don't think so. What a mean place. Okay. Can I put... Ow. Can I put a weight on anything that doesn't look like... Oh, I'm dead. Doesn't look like a lever, is what I was about to say. So this is fine, because it means we respawn at the Graveyard of Giants checkpoint with our health refill ready to go, so we're actually at a good spot here to go mess around with things still. If we're gonna die somewhere, dying here is pretty convenient, actually. And down we go, back into the chamber again. That run is so goofy. I love the slide you do when you're trying to slow your momentum on ice, but the run you do trying to go the other way is very silly. Makes me wonder if there is something hidden in here underneath one of these pots or something. Looks like no. If there is anything, it'd have to be in there, and we don't have a way to open that. The archaeologist shuffle, yeah. Because this room also doesn't seem to have anything relevant. It's got a bunch of big swords in it, and an angry eyeball, but like, not anything I can actually use. Can I trigger this and get out? I don't think so. I think if it's triggered, we're stuck. I might be able to force one of these friends to get hit by it, but at our current health, that'll still kill me, I think. Come on. Appear down here. I guess not. Well, while we're here, we can go check one other thing real fast. Because this room also seems like it's still got something waiting for us. This seems very suspicious. It could be as simple as just bomb the bottom of it, because I don't know if we tried that since we got bombs here. Bombs don't do the trick either, that's good to know. But I don't know if anything else here is likely to make a difference. That's all just money. We found that chest before, but didn't open it, which is why it was still waiting for us there. We've opened this and it doesn't do anything. So what is the point of this thing? Why is that a door I can open? Unclear. Aha! That's what you gotta do, you lean on it! Now does this break? No! You had to do the grab and hold in place on it, that's the trick. Who is this? This is Parvati, the wife of the god Shiva. Let's just come up here for a second first. Deal with the birds. Oh, we took too long. The wall started shooting goop at us. Alright, let's go hit the switch and see what terrible things it does to us. Ah, great. Well, it's been nice. Okay, are we using a bomb here to get out? What does that trap do next? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and bet you. Yep, run! One of those skeletons turns into a switch. That is a mean thing to do. But it did work. Because I knew I couldn't attack the walls because the eye would kill us. So it had to be something in the room that we could interact with. Do I have to leave here now? Yes, that resets the trap walls. There's our full heal. The woman statue. Okay, hold on. We got some ideas about this thing. Woman-shaped doll. So we've had a ton of messages about what we need to do with this. We're gonna start at the Temple of the Sun, because it was either here or the Temple of the Moonlight where we need different things. Some of them wanted specifically the woman, and some of them wanted the mother, I think. I don't know if those are the same item or not. We'll find out. The Chamber of Birth, you say? Mulbrook thinks that's where the 6th children lived. They were born from clay, those people. They worshipped very unique gods there. Shiva, the god of destruction, Vishnu, the god that sustains the world, Brahma, the god of creation, and others. Shiva's wife Parvati has multiple personalities, and she sometimes turns into the god of war. Need me to repeat it? I'll save that. Now we know we can save it over the bird. Then Mulbert going back to sleep. How do we beat the trap? One of the skeletons turned into a button. You want to know more about the gods in the Chamber of Birth, you say? Okay, Mulbert try her best to teach you. There's the god of water, Saraswati, the god of harvest, Lakshmi, the god of scholars, Ganesha, the god of blood and battle, Kali, and who else? Mulbert's sleepy. You have to go there and see for yourself what each god looks like. Why don't you use a magnifying glass? No, we're good. Good night. Anything else to say, Mulbrook? That woman statue you have. You finally found it. The 4 philosophers are waiting. Now make sure that woman is with child, then sleep within the woman. Great. What are you thinking, you dirty pervert? That reminds me, you always fall asleep right after you eat. You'll turn into a cow if you keep that up, you know. So we knew a little bit of those messages already. Who's that old guy in glasses? He's got no business barging into Mulbrook's room like that. He must be after Mulbrook, too. Alright. So, I think we needed to take this to the temple, the pyramid over here. I don't remember which room it was, but I think one of the rooms inside the Temple of the Sun is relevant to this statue. So let's go give it a try and see what happens. I think it's this room. It is. We got little confettis in here now. I don't know what I do with all the confettis. Can I read this? What does it say again? The woman shall be with child when within the man. Because we're in the man right now. The man is the temple of the sun. We knew that already. We just chill here for a minute? We do just chill here for a minute. Now we have the maternity statue. A statue shaped like a pregnant woman. Use it with the item button to unlock a certain seal. So we know what that is. I'm pretty sure we've seen that in the Tower of the Moonlight. We managed to jump up there but couldn't do anything with it. So if we come up in here... It's this, I think. Yes! Staircase! Ah, and that drops us into this room. And now in here, we need to sleep in this room. So the way we do that is we activate the pause menu. And we nap. Right? Is this a no-hint run? Yeah, don't, Does that do anything? We're napping inside the woman. Hey, we did it! Ah, we had those clues ages ago. I'm glad we were finally able to use them. Okay, the Philosopher's Ocarina. The 4 philosophers were awakened. Obtain the Ocarina of the Philosophers. Is that a use item or no? It's just an item. An ocarina chiseled from stone. It belonged to the 4 philosophers. Oh, okay. Is there anything to the right up here? No. Awesome. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure we solved this one like 3 visits to the Temple of Moonlight ago, so we just got lucky that it was indeed the right solution. First place I'm gonna go if we're going to visit the philosophers is the one in the Spring in the Sky, because I can remember they exist. It is gonna be a nightmare trying to remember where all the philosophers are, though. Alright. Let's see what this one does for us. I commend you for reaching me, Chosen One. My name is Giltorio, one of the 4 philosophers. I am the philosopher of knowledge. The mother failed time and time again. The first children could not see for what the mother truly longed, wanting only her powers. The second children were destroyed in the civil war of the giants. The third children were only interested in their own powers. The fourth children were a race of men in the form of fish. The fifth children sought the secret of life and death, once again begetting a power-hungry race. The sixth children were dolls of clay made by the fifth children. Alas, too many were made, igniting a war that extended all the way to the surface. After some time, we, the seventh children, were born of the earth. We came to know these ruins through and through, ultimately realizing that we would not be able to grant the mother's wish. Thus, we gave no memory of the mother to ye, the eighth children. We believed that only those who perceived the mother as ruins could truly defeat her. The mother's flesh spans the whole of these ruins. It is considered impossible to defeat her. You must attack her soul. Summon the mother's soul here and force her to take shape. The technique has been laid out for you. It is a hidden technique that we, the seventh children, created. I shall tell thee how it is done. Drive 8 wedges into the mother's body. Take the Jed Pillar and Magatama Jewel in hand, and recite the mantra. The mantra has been inscribed upon the markers. Drive the wedges from the heels. Shall we repeat that? Yeah, I'm gonna save that one, because that's a lot of instructions all of a sudden. There are so many things. I don't know what I need. Let's save over this one. Please, Chosen One, our wish is to set the people free. The mother free, sorry. You have anything different to say now? No, same thing every time. Don't repeat yourself, it's cool, I'm just gonna leave. Okay, so one philosopher has told us what we need to do to go beat the boss, from the sounds of it. Where are the other sages? I think one of them is in... here? No, that's just a shop over there. Where are we going, then? There are so many places in this game, it is very easy to lose track of where the specific people are. I knew this was going to be a problem. I had a feeling the sages would not be easy to go back and find. I think there's one in the top left of this area. but I don't remember for sure. Actually, can I? Hold on a second. I've been going around this the long way every time. I could have just been doing that. Foolish. What is in here again? No, it's talking about the 2 weapons. We know about that already. The thing that I think is a sage is the room in the top. No, there's nothing there. I thought there was a room there, but there is no room there. I think there might be a sage in the what's it called? The Gate of Guidance in a similar area, though. So let's go check that real fast. I forgot we can kill skeletons in 1 hit now. Right. That is handy. Most of these skeletons would... I forgot there's a platform up here. Most of these skeletons would probably die in 1 hit anyway at this point, because we're using an upgraded whip, but, you know, we'll take it. And now down here, and then this room? No, it doesn't have a philosopher symbol on it. No, it's just the one that tells you about the bosses. Yeah, it turns out I really don't remember where these philosophers are very well, which is kind of fine. I'm probably nearing the point where I have to put this away for a little bit anyway. We've been streaming now for almost 3.5 hours, and I am getting hungry. So I may need to go see if I can recall where we've left these guys when we come back for our next one, and go explore where the remaining sages lie. There is one that I remember, definitely. So I'll go there before we forget, and then we'll have 2 to go investigate next time. Thanks, Skeleton. That was actually exactly what I needed. Because right down here is another sage. Philosopher. That's the word. Hello! I commend you for reaching me, Chosen One. My name is Samaranta, one of the 4 philosophers. I am the philosopher of power. The mother's soul sleeps within the shrine of the mother. That is where the last Ankh lies. The last red light will reveal its true form. You who have traveled through these ruins, your strength will put the mother to rest. We, the 4 philosophers, have been blocking 3 paths. My path has been opened. Seek Phobos and Giltorio for the other paths. Go forth on your path, Chosen One. Ah! New doorway opens. Okay. Interesting. We got some weird stuff going on here. These look like those punchy fists from before. Challenge the balance of spirits is a one-time challenge. I just got an achievement for coming in here. I'm not gonna do that just yet. We'll come back to this later. Sounds like a good place to save it and leave it for now before anything gets worse. Whew, that said, thanks for watching, folks. It was fun streaming a little bit more La Mulana again. Next stream, we're gonna play something different. Has a little bit of a slight overlap with this game, but I don't think it'll be much alike in other ways. So that'll be fun, hopefully. Probably gonna do that on Monday, assuming nothing else comes up. But thank you all for joining me, and I will catch you next time. Until then, bye-bye.